Welcome! Today we're doing something a little different. Instead of reviewing a single bottle, we'll be creating what's called an infinity bottle. Even though it doesn't look like a bottle. A whiskey that never truly ends. That's what it means. And the infinity bottle, it's your own personal blend. You start with one whiskey in a decanter and then you top it up over time with small pours from other bottles that you've tried or other bottles that you just like. Each addition will change the character of the whiskey that you have inside. So the whiskey is always evolving, almost like Pokemons, right? It becomes a record of your journey. So it's good to kind of write down what you're putting inside your infinity bottle. So I'm going to make notes for that. So there's no two infinity bottles in the world that are ever the same. The idea comes from the Solera system used for centuries in sherry making. Older casks are topped with the younger wine to keep the continuity of the flavor. The same principle carried out into rum, and then even some whiskies as well. In the modern whiskey world, the term infinity bottle really took off around 2012, when reviewers started to talk about infinity bottles online, and since then it's kind of become its own thing and a popular hobby, I guess. So why do people do it? For one, it's personal, it's your own. It's whatever you put inside, and the way you kind of build it. It's completely up to you. You're building a whiskey that no distillery could ever reproduce for you. It's also a way to keep a story in a bottle. Every addition is a reminder of what you were drinking at the time, and it's kind of like a diary. So it's a hands-on lesson in blending as well. So you can try out different modes, different blends, and see how it kind of works out for you. Distilleries combine hundreds of casks to balance the flavors. You get to experiment with the balance at home. So yeah, let's set one up. And the best vessel is a simple glass decanter. It's best if it has tight seal. Clear glass works fine. Just keep it out of the direct sunlight so it doesn't evaporate too much. I'm going to start mine with the base of the Abelauer, because we have already explored those whiskeys. So I've got just the end of it, so I'm going to pour the whole thing in there. There you go. So we're gonna get that fruity, sherry, well-rounded whiskey foundation, and then from there you can gradually add 10 to 50. I'm gonna put another 50 in there. Don't put more, because you don't want to overpower it with another whiskey. And then just keep an eye how it changes, keep a record of it as well. So I'm gonna put that in. Ooh. So I don't spill. Yes, I didn't spill anything. It's good to keep notes of what we have added and roughly how strong it is. So some people even calculate the ABV. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do that, but I'm going to just write down infinity bottle, and then we got Abelauer 12 and Abelauer 10. You have to be careful with the smoke whiskies like the Lafroig or Arsbeck, because once you put a bit in, it can overpower the whole infinity bottle. So with smoky whiskies, just add a splash if you want, or you can keep two infinity bottles, one that is smoke free and one that has smoke. I mean, with this one I'll just carry on adding whatever we review each time and see what we're gonna get. So the fun is in all the blending. Obviously we're gonna use different measures. So if I want to add smoky whiskey to this one, I'll add slightly less, just so we don't overpower it completely with smoke. It's good to add bourbon casks malts as well, because they're sweeter. There's more vanilla and toffee in them. And then obviously sherry casks, they'll work great as well. And the sherry casks that add that dried fruits and spice to it as well. I mean, the trick to it is to keep it balanced and add only the whiskies that you actually like. And if you add smokiness, be careful, because you might lose the rest of them, the rest of whiskies. Some people like to theme their bottles, but it's completely up to you how you want to kind of do it. If you want to do Speyside bottle, or you want to do Highland bottle, Infinity bottle, it's completely up to you. You can play around with it and tell us how you kind of get along. There are no rules. It's just your palate guiding you. One last tip: when you do your bottle taste, especially a good pour, put some in a small sample, into small maybe bottle, and label it and say version 1, because it will keep on changing. So at least you can always come back and say, like, okay, this is the first 2 bottles or the first 5 bottles that I had. They tasted amazing. Let me put that down, and you can keep the sample over time. And over time you'll build a library of your Infinity bottle and how it kind of evolves. For me, that's the joy of it. An Infinity bottle isn't about making the perfect whiskey. It's about curiosity, of creativity, and having the dram that makes yours alone. So here's to never ending bottle. And remember, at Whisky Clan, all drams are welcome.